The stage for crypto is currently being set. I hope you're ready for it. Welcome to the FreedEm Culture. Here at the FreedEm Culture, I like to discuss current events in the financial sector, this new digital economy, and also breaking down blockchain technology in the most understandable terms possible. And right now I'm in Vietnam, lovely Vietnam, just taking a nice little walk in the park, thinking about everything that's going on. There's a lot of activity that's been happening for the month of January, the first month of the year of the snake. It's really exciting. It's very eventful. And my conclusion is that the stage is currently being set for cryptocurrency, being the most almost top tier asset when it comes to the new financial system. For one, we have the banks now have the green light to custody your crypto. Why would banks want to have the capability to custody crypto now? Because it's profitable. The banks want to be able to hold on to some type of asset of yours, so that way they can have liquidity. They can stake your coins and make money off of it. It's a business, man. It's a business. So now that the reputation of crypto is more friendly to banks, is more financial institutions are being open to cryptocurrency, which was once deemed as awful and a scam and money laundering, all that stuff. Now banks and financial institutions are interested in holding your crypto and paying you interest and all of that. They rather that than the dollar itself. Like I said, in the future, the money will be running on the blockchain. So it kind of makes blockchain or crypto more important than the fiat currency that we're dealing with now. And that leads me to talk about the tax cuts that President Trump is establishing and pushing really hard for. In my opinion, that is great for cryptocurrency. That is great for financial markets. It's not so great for the people. So it is the whole trickle down effect debate, whether or not less pressure on large corporations is better for the individuals, the U.S. citizens. But I don't know. I'm on the stance that, the only pressure that the large corporations had was taxes. That's the pressure that they had. So now that they don't have that pressure, I feel like that makes the people more expendable, in my opinion. Comment below if you disagree. I'm really open to this discussion. I feel like it's really helpful, really healthy to talk about these things. But for the most part, tax cuts are great for the investor. And the Federal Reserve wants to establish tax cuts. They want to give USA more debt. The Federal Reserve is a private entity. They have nothing to do with the president doesn't really have power over the Federal Reserve, So there might be some type of loopholes or something like that, but essentially the president doesn't have power over the Federal Reserve. And the Federal Reserve is like a giant credit card that wants to keep on giving you more debt. Because more debt, the more interest that you pay on the debt. And this country, USA, is a debt-based economy. Like your money that you take out of the bank is somebody else's debt. The money that you give the bank is loaning it out to someone else. So essentially, that's how USA works. USA works off of debt, and the more money printed, which comes with tax cuts, the more money being offered to the U.S. economy, the more that they have for emerging markets. And what other markets are emerging other than the digital atmosphere. That's the most smoking gun, is the digital infrastructure. You feel me? So I feel like that's the case. They're looking to have more money to invest into the emerging markets, which would be needed. Digital IDs. USA is aiming to be the number one in crypto and AI, and this whole Cold War with China and US with artificial intelligence. That whole deep seek thing, that whole deep seek situation, which what tanked the market, is causing a lot of confusion, because what took a lot of money for OpenAI to do, and a lot of these artificial intelligent companies, they consumed a lot of capital to do what DeepSeek done as a side project, you know? So DeepSeek, the situation with DeepSeek shows that you could do a lot more with a lot less money. And what that indicates is that the stock market might be overvalued because it's heavy into, the AI craze. And that rhymes with what went on during the Great Depression, you know? So with that rhyming with what went on during the Great Depression is a lot of people was heavy into overvalued market. And once that gets realized, there'll be a run, you know? So tax cuts going up, that's going to inflate the market. And once it get realized that the market is overvalued, it's going to run to, that currency is going to run into emerging markets and commodities, and cryptocurrency is the new emerging market and commodity. So I'm so bullish. I'm bullish. What else I gotta say today? Yeah, the bubble gets bigger. Everything is rhyming with the Great Depression. The Great Depression was also during the year of the snake. And USA happens to always go into war during the year of the snake. You know, a lot of turmoil going on with Mexico and the tariffs. USA wants to put tariffs on every motherfucking country. On all you countries, I'm putting tariffs on. So to me, in my opinion, I don't feel like tariffs is any different from sanctions. And the blowback that we got out of sanctions was the BRICS nations. And their whole initial purpose is to devalue the US dollar. And now with all these sanctions, do we think that people, I don't know. I don't think people just get punched in the face and just sit down. I don't think, I think if you punch somebody in the face, you gotta be concerned about them punching you back in some way, So I feel like there's going to be some type of blowback out of this, out of these actions. And when it comes to business, you want to be cordial. I don't know. To me, in my opinion, I feel like when you're dealing with business, you want to be cordial, because you don't want to be too aggressive, because you don't want to weaponize money, like we need agreement, we need to be cool with the money. But anyways, that's going to cause a lot of collateral effects. And what else I want to say? Yeah, the tariffs and things is looking very hyperinflationary. You feel me? We might not feel it now, but everything rhymes with what went on in 2019, History doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. It often rhymes, So what I'm doing for myself is investing. I'm still keeping an eye on my cryptos, my ISO 222 cryptocurrencies. That's going to change the whole financial system. That has that initiative to change the whole financial system. And I'm also keeping my eye on the markets, because once there's a dip, I will be taking profits this time around. Before that dip, hopefully, hopefully I could take profits before this dip. And I'm moving into existing businesses, because a lot of existing businesses will be hurting, but preferably online businesses. That's what I'm focused on. Get a collection of online businesses and live my life abroad in the beautiful Southeast Asia, beautiful Vietnam. I was in Thailand the other week. That was epic. Hopefully, I didn't get a chance to record too much because I was sick in the beginning, but I did get a chance to enjoy myself in Bangkok. It is amazing over there. I will be back in April, and I'm most likely film during that time. But other than that, peace, love, respect, take care of yourself, and watch out for my next video. Click the links below. Follow me on Patreon. I got more content on the way. Later.